Hi people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here. I missed one day. I understand. Yesterday I actually did this very same video, but I was too tired after the game. I was too stressed, too restless, and I was watching the game. It was full of excitement, so I kind of lost my voice, and I spoke too fast, and I missed out on a lot of points on this beautiful fragrance right here that I have. So the fragrance we're gonna be looking at today, it's Rasasi's Junoon line. This is called Satin. Okay, and this fragrance, I think it's very high class and very sophisticated fragrance. I don't think there is any particular exclusive review on this, so I think perhaps I'm the first one to be doing this, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? But it doesn't matter. Whoever does it, it's okay. But I want to put this fragrance out there. A few days back you saw my take on the Beau Rouge line, this one, the very beautiful. This one I really, I mean, yes, this is the Misk Tabriz. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's the name. So anyway, that was an exclusive one. I really had some out of this world experience. The one I have today for you, it's also very special. I think I saw brother Nikhil. He talked about this in one of his lot of fragrances in one video, that video episode, and he said he just gave very brief discussion on it. So anyway, let me tell you my thoughts. Rasasi, you guys know my favorite house, and I have plenty of Rasasi fragrances. I am gonna buy plenty more. The reason being, super duper great quality juice. Second thing is very inexpensive on most part. And even if it's not inexpensive, it's very affordable. Beautiful presentation. These three comes to my mind, and also the presentation. I mean, the performance on each Rasasi, more or less, are really beast mode. So we'll see. So Scent of the Night is one fragrance that I got as a loan from my brother Pervez. Sorry, I'm like stuttering a little bit. This Gucci Intense Suit. I'm planning to buy this full bottle, so I just have this as a Scent of the Night. It's gone here already, so I have the on my neck. I can smell it, but it's like now kind of like a skin scent after a couple of hours. So anyway, this is my Scent of the Night. I'll be reviewing this dead boy soon, and let's get into Rasasi's Junoon. So Rasasi's Junoon, it's I think more of their pricier side. I mean, they're more up class fragrance categories, and they also have two other in this line, so it comes in a trio or trio. Other one is called Rasasi's Junoon Leather and Rasasi's Junoon Velvet. So they have these three for men and the satin one. So they also have these three for women, and they come in a cylindrical sort of bottle. You can Google and you can see, and they come in all 50 ml EDPs, right? So I'll let you know my thoughts on this fragrance. I've been wearing for some time. Amazing presentation, and I'll talk about the performance, who is it for, when to wear it, how much to wear it. Okay, and one of the thing that is, this fragrance gets compared to Kalemat Black, so I'll talk about that a little bit. Okay, so now let's get into it. So the fragrance actually, it comes in a 50 ml EDP, and it's kind of on the expensive side. I dedicate this episode to my brother Ammar, who brought this, took all the trouble to get me these fragrances all the way from Saudi. And thanks brother Ammar once again for doing this awesome favor to me. All right, so here's the packaging. They all come in 50 ml. This kind of Tom Ford kind of niche presentation. These are all hard cardboard. Okay, and it comes in a very awesome sort of packaging. So you can see sort of like a steel kind of a presentation in front. There's some sort of a tag, and you can read all that. Rasasi Junoon, Rasasi written in Arabic, EDP 50 ml. Side like that, back like this, some more information. This they say made in UAE. Okay, and be very careful when you're holding it, because I'm a bit scared because bottle is very heavy. And bottom you're gonna see all other information. So when you open it, slowly open it, it reveals the bottle inside. Okay, inside very secure. The cap also gets stuck in there inside, so it doesn't move in the box. Very nice touch from Rasasi. And the Rasasi, as I was telling you, the quality of presentation is just getting better and better every day. Check out that fragrance for presentation. Look at that rich juice color, heavy thick glass. I mean, just for the bottle itself you can get this. Any of these other bottles look also stunning in the line. Okay, so it has a nice sort of a long cap. It says Rasasi up top. Okay, and it has the tag. I'll show you in a bit. So it kind of sits nicely in the box. Okay, so you take it out, it's just like Tom Ford, but it has a kind of like a separate body at the bottom. Okay, so very nice box. So here's the bottle. You can see the in front it says Junoon, I think. Okay, in Arabic, and this tag is Junoon or Satin. It says Junoon in Arabic, okay? And the juice inside is kind of like a honey tobacco colored, just like pure heaven. And check out the glass area. This is heavy, like bottle wise, it's so heavy, okay? And bottom, you're gonna get the name Junoon. It doesn't say anywhere Junoon except the bottom. And up there it says Rasasi. Very nice sort of a cap that is snug fit. You can pick it up, no problem, but be careful. So when you take it out, the cap is kind of, yeah, it has plasticky but very heavy cap. So here is the atomizer. I can smell it. It's already very potent. I can smell it from far. Very beautiful fragrance, okay? And when you see it, it looks really nice in a shelf. If you put it somewhere that looks more like a girly, exotic kind of presentation, okay? So I think for the presentation itself, I'll give it like 10 out of 10. Beautiful presentation on this Rasasi bottles. So now this fragrance and Fragrantica, they have enlisted the notes breakdown. I think they only mentioned 4 to 5 notes, and there's no top, mid, and base notes. So I got this from Rasasi's website. I wrote down the notes. So here are the notes on this fragrance. On the opening, you're gonna get bergamot and lime. Okay, that's their nose breakdown. Then the heart, they said jasmine, cardamom, geranium, peach, orris root, and cumarin. At the base, they said there is sandalwood, musk, vanilla, caramel, woody, amber, vetiver, oud. They said with an H, oud, and patchouli. So these are your official notes breakdown. I think this is very nice, oriental kind of fragrance, because I think it has a vanilla at the heart. It makes it very sort of gourmand sort of a fragrance also. So it's very yummy. It's a very yummy fragrance. Let me show you the fragrance, how it smells on my skin. Very special fragrance, okay? Let's just go on spray, okay? So when I spray this, first thing you need to know, this fragrance, you can see it's wet right now. My hand is like kind of moist due to the spray. So this thing, the opening, the watery effect is gonna go away, but the oil is gonna stay on your skin, very shiny on your skin for a very long time. So that's the first thing about this performance. This fragrance has very good performance. This is a winter fragrance, by the way. Cold weather, this will be perfect. And even though this is for men, I recommend this to women as well. Okay, so the thing is, as you can see, now the water is gone. Can you see my hand? It's shiny, right? It's all fragrance oil. It's gonna stay like that for a very long time. So what I get from the opening is, I think it's a very fresh sort of a bergamot opening, okay? Bergamot, fresh, sort of zesty kind of bergamot, but at the same time, it's not just citrus, okay? So there's a lime. I do not get any lime from it, but it definitely has a freshness up top. It's a very nice sort of bergamot, rich bergamot with a sweet opening, sweet bergamot opening, okay? How many sprays I would go with this? I think you don't need to go heavy, okay? You don't have to shower in this. You just need just 2 to 3 sprays. That's it. That's gonna last for the whole night. But you have to know when to wear it, okay? On the heart, slowly it's gonna go to that sweet side more and more. The bergamot is gonna disappear slowly. And what I really pick up from this is this sort of nice amber, vanilla, and oud combination coming to play, making it sort of like a dessert, okay? It's almost like think of like a vanilla based dessert. It's warm, it's kind of like spicy in a cardamom sort of a way. It has perhaps, as I mentioned, that what other note that has peach, something fruit up top above the dessert. So there's, imagine some sort of like a creme brulee or something. Above there's a peach, something like that, and they have caramel, so it's chocolatey sweetness. So it's a very chocolatey, caramel, vanilla, a little bit spicy here and there. So you can understand it has very huge, like a playfulness about it, but not in a very flirty way. So if you think of the class of, I'm not saying these are the same, okay, but Tom Ford Noir Extreme, if you love this one, this is even more posh than the Tom Ford one. If you like gourmand fragrances like that, you're definitely gonna enjoy this. Very high class juice, guys. You can smell this. I would say it has that kind of like a honey thing going on as well. They didn't mention honey, but I get honey from it, and touch of smokiness. I think there's some sort of leather somewhere there, but not very prominent. And that oud, it's very polished oud. That's where the class of Rasasi Junoon Satin comes. And the satin, I think satin is supposed to be very sort of smooth, like a light kind of a feel from a fragrance. I think that's why the name satin comes. Satin is not a note. So I think what I really get from this fragrance is very smooth, sort of a high class oud that has a lot of other notes going on with it. Okay, sorry, the bottle is very heavy. I think why I was mentioning the night time and the cold weather, because in the hot weather it might become either disappear very quickly, or second, it might not smell particularly that good. So you have to really know seasons to wear it properly. I think nighttime, cooler summer nights, perhaps a good idea. Uh, this fragrance, it's a long lasting, but it doesn't get kind of like animalic. Many people are scared of that, like oud is gonna become animalic. So first oud, I never actually would say oud is friendly, but when I sniffed Calamat Black, this one from Arabian Oud, I thought this is the most wearable, sweet, candy, chocolate like oud that I really loved. Even if you take a shower, it doesn't go away from your skin. You can see there similarity between the juice color. Perhaps this is a little bit more tobacco honey color. This is a bit more ambery, bright color, right? Juice next to each other. I think even Nikhil Bhai said he heard they're kind of similar, but I would say yes, they have similarity in the oud note, and perhaps that praline sort of a chocolatey feel that you get from both are same. But I think this is a little bit more casual. You can wear it through it everyday casual. This I would suggest, the Rasasi Junoon one. This is much more upscale than this. I'm just saying it, okay? Don't think Calamat Black is cheap. Both of them are very exclusive. Either one you get, no problem. There is definite similarity. But what I get from this, the Rasasi Junoon, it's really polished. It's really upscale, sophisticated. And this fragrance would appeal to people who are of higher class. They are more playing with your, let's say, Mansera, if you like Mansera, oud, something of niche category, something from upscale niche companies. This is definitely up there with those kind of fragrances. Okay, so yes, you smell like this, not gonna really project like a beast mode, but people come near you when you're having conversation, they can detect your fragrance. Definitely very handsome, very upscale. If you dress up very nicely with your suit and everything, you can actually enter a room full of ego of Aventus or Creeds or Tom Fords, and you can actually be as posh as those fragrances, but in a very unique way. People will definitely ask you what you're wearing, okay? But do not expect it to fill up a whole room. It's not gonna do that. So this is not built in that way. I think it's built for more cozy, for more upscale wearing. You can see the hand is still shiny. It's gonna last a very long time on your skin, but when ladies sniff this on you, they're gonna find you very mysterious, okay? So Rasasi, it's just brilliant. It's getting up, like their fragrance qualities are getting up and up and up, getting better every single day. And I'm actually interested to buy almost everything from Rasasi these days, because they are not literally producing anything bad or boring. Even if you saw my review on this one, Shaghav, it's a very interesting, sweet, beautiful, kind of a youthful, fruity summer fragrance. Okay, so anything Rasasi is producing, you can just go for it, bang for buck, definitely. But these two, especially, I have in my collection, thanks to Ammar bhai once again. I mean, these two, Borouge and Junoon line, I think they are from different class. These smell like absolute class, very well built. There's no alcohol blast. It smells like potent, something like richness. If you see Shergi, there is like artistic sort of elements in those fragrances. This is in that way. It's gonna be really, it's gonna be very playful, sweet, kind of like a little bit naughty girl. If you're around your girl or meeting someone for the first time, they give you a hug, this get whiffs of it from your neck. I think you should wear it somewhere here, this around neck area, one on your chest, and perhaps one on both arms here where your blood is flowing. Okay, that way it will have a nice aura around you. Okay, very sweet. That honey accord that I get from it, perhaps many people wouldn't get it, I do get it. Really absolutely makes it this sweet, rounded kind of a feel. And I would say this is perhaps something not for everybody, not for young kids or younger generation. I would suggest this for more 25 and up, right, to appreciate this kind of fragrance. Okay, so the last stage, when I was talking about vanilla and the woody amber, I get mostly amber that you get in Grand Soir. There's beautiful amber accord, there's spicy amber. This is more of your vanilla caramel sweet mixed with that amber, and the oud is just gonna be not a major player, but it's gonna be like playing with those other accords together. Very beautiful fragrance, very beautiful. I'm more interested in the leather and the velvet one now. If I ever get them, I'll review them. So overall longevity, I'll give this 8 out of 10. Solid longevity. Projection, I'll give it 7.5. It's meant to project like that. Versatility, I would say 6 out of 10, because this is kind of like a cooler nights, cooler days when the breeze is flowing, that kind of time. compliments, it will definitely get you 10 out of 10 compliments if people can come near you. Okay, amazing juice. All right, and the presentation, if you buy this bottle, 10, as I told you, 10, right? So overall, this fragrance I'm gonna give 9 out of 10. Beautiful little juice here, juice color once again, the bottle here once again, and the juice itself is very impressive as well. So I think this is, the price wise, is it worthy of it? I think so, yes. And even if you want to go for Kalema Black, you can get, but this will give you a bit more upscale feel. But this one actually in performance category, better. Okay, so those are my notes that I wanted to talk about. Check out Rasasi Junoon Satin. Amazing fragrance, well done, Rasasi. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the bit long video, but want to put all this information in one video. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.